Hi BookTube, happy Lunar New Year. I am so sorry about getting this video out late. I thought my chest infection had cleared up and no. But I still hope that this collection of Asian books is still useful to you. They are all really good. My first recommendation is a 4-koma manga. And this is really just if you want a nice, fun, funny, light read. It is Monthly Girl's Nozaki-kun. This follows Sakura Chiyo as she tries to confess her love to Nozaki. And it goes wrong. She ends up doing beta work on his manga for hours. Before she realises something's up, and then it just kind of follows high school hijinks. It's not shoujo exactly, it is more a send up of shoujo. You know, the prince of the school is Kashima, is a girl, and the inspiration for the heroine is this blushy, awkward, gangly mess of a boy who cannot talk to girls. And it's just really good. It's my go-to for like a rainy day or need a cheer up kind of read. It's really fun. Next up is Not Your Sidekick by C.B. Lee. It's a really cute, fun middle grade superhero book with a sapphic Vietnamese protagonist. Jessica Tran's parents are Andover's resident superheroes. If she were going to manifest powers herself, however, she's kind of getting to the age when, you know, it would have already happened. So she's looking to bolster her college applications with internships, and she finds the perfect one. It is paid, she gets to work with her crush Abby. It's just working for the most heinous supervillain in all of Andover, though. Not really a spoiler, but she takes it. Kind of in part despite her parents, and things get a bit complicated there. There is this other person, M, who she might also like a little bit, and also like working there she realises that this kind of superhero, super villain thing might not be quite so clear cut. It's a really fun book. It is part of a series called the Safetex Court. I don't really want to give away too much about the actual squad itself, but I really love the squad. This is a great squad. There are 3 books currently out and a 4th on the way. Thirdly, I would like to recommend Descendant of the Crane by Joan. This is an amazing book. It is a masterclass, I would say, in writing. It deals with quite a few elements that you wouldn't expect as well, but it manages to juggle all of them and do it really well. And this is a standalone, but there have been a hint or two, shall we say, that there might be more books set in this world, which would be amazing. But I don't think anything concrete has been said about that, so please. It follows Princess Hesina, and she has kind of always shirked her responsibilities, but just before the beginning of the book, her father dies, and so she's thrust into the role of queen. But the kingdom is unfortunately unstable, and even more unfortunately, her father kind of taught her to always pursue justice and to do what's right. And, you know, she doesn't think that he died, she thinks that he was murdered. And she wants to pursue justice for him. And the court is not lacking, shall we say, in people who could have been to blame. And, you know, there's this other kingdom which is kind of trying to start a war, and there's this kind of class, I think the soothsayers, who have been kind of killed and hunted and just treated terribly. And she kind of has a reckoning with that as well. And like I said, this is an amazing book, and it manages to juggle and balance all of this really, really well. And like, none of the balls are dropped. It is amazing. So yeah, if you have like a hankering for fantasy, this is one of the best, I think, that you could get. Next we have one of my favourite books from last year, The House of Shattered Wings by Aliette Bodard. It is possibly tied for my favourite book of 2019 with Under the Pendulum of Sun by Jeanette Ng. It is amazing. I called Descendant of the Kirino masterclass in storytelling. This kind of also deserves that kind of shout out. It's so good. It's just so good. It is an adult gothic dark fantasy, and I can't remember all of them, but there are trigger warnings for this book, including gore and drugs. So please be aware that there are trigger warnings. It's kind of hard to condense the story, and I am going to try my best. In the ruins of Paris. No, in the ruins of a Paris ruled by fallen angels, there is something dark in the past of House Silver Spires that is coming to haunt it. House Silver Spires was founded by Morningstar, and he has been missing for a good few decades. But it is linked with him, it is linked with his disappearance, and into this mess do we find Isabel, who falls at the very start of the book. Like, the first line of the book is, "It is almost pleasant at first to be falling." And into this mess, this gothic, cursed mess, do we find Isabel, the newly fallen angel, and the very mysterious Philippe, who get tangled in all of this. And it is amazing. Not the lightest of reads, like the ones we started with, but you know, if you can, then I would highly recommend giving this a read. It is, did I mention it's part of a trilogy? It's part of a trilogy. So yes, for your consideration. And lastly, we have The Goddess Chronicle by Natsuo Kirino. This was part of the Canon Gate Myths series, which is just a collection of retellings. This is a retelling dealing with Izanami and Izanaki, but it does so through the eyes of Namima, whose name means woman amidst the waves. She is a Miko serving Izanami. It is not the happiest of reads, but it is fascinating. So if something more literary is what you're after, I would suggest this. I am unfortunately not as well versed in Asian authors and their works as I would like to be, but I hope that you found a book that you think sounds appealing. These are all really interesting reads, and I hope you find one that's right for you. This is a good place to start. Thank you for watching. I hope this year is good to you. Bye.